Welcome to episode 58 of the Frenemies podcast. Week 5 predictions. Week 5, correct? A little updates here. Hunter went 11-5 last week. Jack went 10-7.
6.
And then Carter 10. There's 17 games. No, 16. I'm sorry. No, I'm a moron. I'm an idiot. That's on me. Sorry. You're 10-6. Hunter's 11-5. Carter was 12-4. 13-3. Number 1 in the week.
Jacob.
Thank you. From last place to now, updated records. Me and Jack tied for last, 35, 28-1. Hunter's right in front of us, 36, 27-1. And Carter is now alone up top with a 2-game lead on Hunter, 3-game lead on me and Jack, 38, 25-1.
It's a battle. Like, anyone can win it. This is a battle.
Oh, no, this is extremely close. I'm going to be honest, I don't feel confident about this week. I don't know if anyone does, but let's hop into it. Colts Broncos in Denver. Denver is favored by three points, which basically means it's even because they're at home. Does anybody want to start us off here?
I will.
These are two teams that I hate. So
I was the only person. Well, maybe not the only person at the beginning of the season, but I said the Colts were going to be decent, and I'm going to die one last time on that hill. The Colts got to prove to me that they have some fight, some heart, some dedication, some intensity. I'm taking the Colts on prime time over the Broncos.
Give me the
Broncos.
I got the Broncos. Thank you, Carter. You made that really easy for me. Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, no, I see no way in hell that the Indianapolis Colts win this game, especially with Jonathan Taylor out. There's literally no way in hell the Broncos win this game.
Jonathan Taylor's out?
Like a 99% chance. High ankle sprain Thursday night. There's no way he's playing.
Oh.
Okay, Carter, you already made your pick. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. We're going to have to stick with that.
Come on, Batty Ice. Throw the ball
I'm
50
joking.
times.
Carter, you can switch if you want.
Is Jonathan Taylor really out? That concerns
Carter,
me.
We're gonna give you a 30-second countdown. I'll make my pick, and then you get some time if you want to change it. I'll take the Broncos. I think the Colts lose this game, and I think Frank Wright's fired.
You think what starts?
I think the Broncos win this game, and I think Frank Wright and the GM gets fired.
Okay.
I think they get smacked.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think Matty Ice is not a very good quarterback, and especially with JT being at least, if he's not out, he's going to be on a limited snap count. So either way, even if he does play, Broncos still win this game, and I think Broncos honestly play pretty well this game too. Carter, are you sticking with the Colts?
Need your pick.
Oh, give me the Broncos.
All went Broncos, which means the Colts probably win this one, but no one loses the game. We all went Broncos. Next game, Giants versus Packers. This is easy. Aaron Rodgers does not lose to bad teams.
Hold on. It does say he definitely plans on trying to play. Is that
no? Give me the Broncos. I didn't even know he was hurt.
All Broncos there. Next game, I'll take the Packers. Packers at home.
I'm right behind you, Jacob. I'll take the Packers as well.
Carter, are we thinking the same thing here?
I was considering, but I think this is a much closer game than people think, but I think Packers win this.
In London. Oh, sorry. They're not at home. It's in London. My apologies.
Wait, okay, hold on. In Europe, aren't they like super strict on like the vaccine mandate? Can Aaron Rodgers travel to London? Will that be the Jordan Love show?
No, he can travel.
Are you sure?
Are you gonna pick jet lagged Daniel Jones to be jet lagged Aaron Rodgers?
Carter, I would only pick the Giants if Aaron Rodgers was not going to play.
See, here's my thought process here. I think that the good teams get jet lagged, but then the jet lagging actually helps the bad teams. So I think this actually could help Daniel Jones a little bit. Therefore, I think this is legit like a maybe 3 to 5 point game. It'll be a very tight battle. But give me the Packers. This isn't my upset game of the week, so it's gotta be Packers.
I'll take Packers too.
Is that a sweep?
Yeah, and then one more time, I just want to reiterate how stupid it is that we play football in London.
I agree.
No.
So wait, Hunter's on the island for that?
No, I want Packers. I want Packers.
Okay.
Okay, next game here, Steelers Bills. Bills are favored by 14 points, I believe. Yeah, 14. I'll be taking the Bills at home.
The
Bills.
Pittsburgh Steelers
Bills.
are 1-3 right now, and they have lost to 3 really bad football teams. I hope the Bills beat them by 50. And I hope they start 1-4. Like, I want the Bills to stomp them into the ground. I want this just to be such a beatdown and such a disappointing game for Kenny Pickett's first career start. I think Kenny Pickett goes out there. I think Kenny Pickett is like if Terry Bradshaw played the NFL today. Mark my words, Kenny Pickett will have over 2 interceptions. Give me the Bills by a landslide.
Yeah, I'm with Jack.
All right. Next game, Chargers Browns. Rule for me, I'll never pick against the Browns. I pick in the Browns.
Carter, who you got?
Me?
Browns. That's not a question. It's the Browns.
This is, I think, the easiest pick of the week. I think the Chargers win this game going away. Joe Woods is about to be fired after this game. Herbert might throw for 500 yards.
Yeah, no, I'm actually exactly with Jack. This is a game. Joe Woods is officially gone. People were calling for his head last week. Joe Woods sucks ass, and there's no way the Browns win this ball game. I really hope they do. Go Brownies. I really hope they do, but there's very low chance.
All right, I believe we're split then there. Bears Vikings next. I think we're all gonna go Vikings here.
I will be going Vikings.
Vikings. Field
Vikings.
size.
All right. Lions Patriots here. This is a really interesting game. It's in New England, but it's also Bailey Zappi starting. Hoyer's still out and Mac Jones is still out. Carter, you go first.
I am going to take the Lions.
Yeah,
I'm going to take the Lions.
yeah, I'm also going Lions. Fair the rule.
Jacob?
Jackson?
No, Jacob.
Oh, no. See, the power I
No,
get.
see, the Lions are my team. You can have the Jaguars. I'll take the Lions. I get to go last on my Lions.
It's in New England. They just lost. Their hungry dogs run faster. The Lions also just lost. Patriots.
So
I don't hate it.
Hunter and Carter, you two got the Lions. Jay's
Mhm.
Here's how I see this game. I think Bill Belichick is a very good offensive play caller. I think when he runs into good defenses, I think he struggles. But the one constant with Belichick is whenever he's playing a bad defense, the Patriots put up numbers. Remember last year, Browns Patriots, and the Patriots put up like 40, biggest scoring game of the year because it was brilliance against incompetence. That happens this week, sadly. It's brilliance versus incompetence. The Lions might score 25, 30 points. The Patriots legit might score every single drive this game, even with Bailey Zappi as their quarterback.
So split here, 2-2.
Yes. All right. Next game here. Seahawks Saints. Saints are at home. Bounce back spot. I'm gonna take the Saints.
Once the same thing as the Colts. They need to show me something. I'm dying on the Saints hill. I got the Saints.
I can't wait to watch Baker Mayfield's beat your team. And now Geno Smith is about to beat your team, Seahawks.
Jack's going on the island here because I'm going Saints as well, but this game will be close.
All right. Dolphins visiting the Jets. Jets at home. I think people are going to be buying into the Jets here. I think they like Salah. I feel like people are going to be on that side because of that. And with Tua not playing, even less people are going to be on the Dolphins. I still think they're a good team. I think their defense will be able to cause fits. I like the Dolphins. I think the Jets got really excited about this win. I think they're not young team. Give me the Dolphins.
I'll go. I'll take the Jets. I am one of those people. I think it'll take a week for Tua's backup, whoever that is, to adjust.
It's
And
10.
okay. And I think just Wilson's sometimes young teams get too overhyped over one win, but I think with this team, I think that they play with more of an excitement and more of confidence, and I see Zach Wilson having a nice game here, and I think they win.
Well, damn, I'm kind of pissed for going to Jets because I think we've had almost the exact same pick minus the Browns game, like every pick. But I'm also going the Jets here as well. This Jets team is not as bad as people think they are. I think they're surprising some teams. That Steelers win was ginormous, and I don't think the Dolphins are that good without Tua because Teddy Two Gloves is awful.
Did you three all pick the Jets?
No, Jake picked Dolphins.
I'm gonna go. I'll go Dolphins too. I don't love Teddy Bridgewater. I think he's a solid quarterback. I still think that Dolphins offense is explosive. Waddle, Gesicki, the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. That offense, it will give fits to the Jets. I got the Dolphins winning here.
I agree, Jackson. Next game here, let's all get out of the way. Falcons just lost. They need to bounce back. Falcons just won. They're going to be a letdown spot. I have the Buccaneers by 30.
Same.
Jackson, he owns.
Is the divorce finalized?
They hired divorce lawyers, not finalized.
Okay. I think he's a little distracted, but I don't think it matters. I think Atlanta's a really bad football team.
Yeah.
Who just beat a really bad football team. So I'll take the Bucs.
All right, next game, Titans Commanders. I have a new rule. I am not picking the Commanders in any future games. I'm done picking them. They've cost me every single pick I've done. They're a pathetic organization. They should be ashamed of themselves. Carson Wentz should not play football. Titans.
Yeah, you sold me. I'll take the Titans.
Yeah, same.
This is my upset of the week. Carson Wentz is going to go out and have one of those Carson Wentz games just because people like Jake have given up for no rhyme or reason. He's going to go out and have 3 or 4 touchdowns and 300 yards. And then the next week, he's going to be absolutely terrible. Give me the Commanders this week.
They're the Skins.
Okay.
Deep shame.
The Commanders is such a shitty name.
Shut up. You're done. I would say I like the football team better. When they were just called the football team, I actually thought it was better than the Commanders.
It was kind of organic when they were the football team. Like, it wasn't a terrible name.
Washington football team. Just it fit them.
It's almost like the Brian Griffin, or not Brian, the Chris Griffin of Family Guy. That's who they were last year in the NFL. They were the Chris Griffin of the NFL.
Actually, overall, Washington sports just seems so just useless in the overall scheme of things.
It's just like Washington and real.
Trying to be mean. They just have teams.
It's just like DC. DC's pathetic.
No, there's no need for DC. It's just like there's no need for sports in Washington. If you live in Washington, especially right now, you're pathetic.
Texans, Jaguars. I'm in Jacksonville. I love my Jaguars. And I'm not going to pick against them here. However, I don't know what the spread is. I would take the Texans plus the points. These are two, the Texans are a bad team. The Jaguars they're still not like on that good to great level. They're an up and coming team. This is a game they're gonna feel like, they'll walk in. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be a tight game. I think they pull it out, but I would take whatever the points are for the Texans, and I would do that.
Yeah, Jake, I'm with you. The points right now, Jaguars are favored by 7 points.
Oh, hammer the Texans. Hammer it.
That's a lot.
If you two were betting men, you obviously would do that, yeah.
Yes.
No, I think the Jags win this game. But yeah, hammer Texans spread possibly. I like that.
Yeah, I like the Jags here. I don't think I honestly like 7 points. I think the Jaguars cover 7.
I'm telling you, Jackson, trust me. I have a read on this team. It's going to be the Texans are going to be up like 10-0 after a quarter and a half. It's going to end like 23-20, 23-17 on a Davis Mills interception.
I wish I was 21 so I could
Well,
sprinkle it.
if we were 21, we could hammer
We're hammering this one.
We could hammer the Texans point spread and pay for this week's Chipotle game of the week. Um, it's a miracle you can get in to certain games for. It's a miracle. Actually, it's more of a miracle that Hunter has Chipotle order is in the 20s. That's what's the true miracle of all of this. It's what we base it on. But this is our Chipotle game of the week. Significantly, I think the next closest game is like $62. So the tickets this year have been $23.
Okay.
So just $2 below Hunter's.
That could also go.
It also could. It also the closer you do it to game day, the lower the price is because people panic. But I mean, the fact that is just crazy. That's just wild. That it's $23 to get into an NFL game. But I got the Jags as well. It's a clean sweep.
All right. Next game here, 49ers, Panthers. I'm undefeated on my upset pick so far, at least with the tie. But yeah, undefeated. I really tried to find a way where I can pick the Panthers in this spot. But I just remember the last time Baker Mayfield played the 49ers on, I believe it was Monday Night Football, and it was an absolute slaughtering. I think Nick Bosa may have had 4 sacks. I think he's going to sack Baker again. Give me the 49ers. I'm sorry, Jack, but I think Baker shits the bed again.
Niners.
Niners.
Yeah, I think this is the easiest pick of the week here. The Niners win this game by a lot.
Yeah. Next one, Jacob.
All right. Next game here, Cowboys versus the Rams in Los Angeles. I said the Rams are in trouble. But I know Cooper Rush is undefeated. But you got to think, Sean McVay, this team has to realize there's got to be some sort of urgency. They know they're not playing well. It's a game they have to try to stay in the division with the 49ers. I might take the Rams here. I don't love it. But what I'm thinking about, okay, am I going to pick Mike McCarthy or am I going to pick Sean McVay? And just that thought alone, I'm going to take the Rams.
I agree with everything you said, Jacob. I will
Rams
go
win this
Rams
game.
as well.
I think it's a bounce back too. I think Rams dominate this game. The Rams are not a bad football team. I think they show here that they're solid.
This is something I have not said since my AP statistics class with Mr. Razzo. You know what this game is? It's a regression to the mean. And because of that, the LA Rams win this football game.
Rams sweep. All right, next game here, Eagles Cardinals. If you're waiting for my upset of the week, you have it here. Eagles are 4-0. They're riding high. Everyone's on them. I believe after the Cardinals, I think they have a tougher game. Let me pull up their schedule really quick. Jackson, who do you have here?
Oh, I got Eagles easily. I think the Cardinals are a very bad football team. I think Cliff Kingsbury is a very bad head coach. I think Kyler Murray's an extraordinarily overrated quarterback. I think Kyler Murray runs around a ton this game, gets worn out by that Eagles defense. That is a good Eagles defense. Great defensive line, great linebacking core, solid secondary. Kyler Murray's not going to know what hit him. And Jalen Hurts will be calm, confident in that pocket. I don't think Hurts even moves around that much. I think he's just slinging it from the backfield. I love the Eagles here.
Yeah.
Give me the Eagles.
Give me Eagles. They go 5-0.
All right, I'm going to just finish my little spiel here. After this game, they play the Dallas Cowboys on prime time. Again, they look forward to. It's a rivalry game. I think they're going to sleepwalk in this game because I think they're expecting just to pound the Cardinals. And I think the Cardinals play well at home. And I think then D-Hop comes back after week 6. And I think this team could try to pick up some steam. Even though I don't think they're necessarily going to. Okay, I'm going to take the Cardinals here. I feel pretty good about it. Bengals, Ravens, next game in Baltimore. I was going back and forth in this game, and then I looked up Joe Burrow's stats versus the Ravens last year. The game in Baltimore, he 60% completion percentage, 416 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. The next game in Cincy, 80% completion percentage, 525 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Bengals.
I love that because this year the Ravens have the worst passing defense in the entire NFL. And I think the Bengals passing offense, their last 2 games, slowly but surely, they're kind of getting back into their little groove. They looked fantastic against the Dolphins in prime time when they had to. Burrow feasts against this team. This is a team Burrow loves to play. I guarantee you Burrow's got those quotes up from the Ravens defense last year somewhere. I love the Bengals here. I think they moved to 3-2 in first place in the North.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking Lamar Jackson, the Ravens. I think they figure out how to finally close a game. And I love Lamar. So I'm taking Lamar on the Ravens. And J.K. Dobbins is going to be special. I'm just going to keep repeating it every week. I know it gets boring. I know Jackson hates it, but it's fine. It's my Ohio State guy. He's going to be good, I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I'm with the Ravens too. I had Ravens. I'm kind of surprised you both went Bengals. The Ravens are a better football team, and Bengals are, I think, coming down here. So give me Baltimore.
All right. Final game here. Raiders Chiefs in Arrowhead. I wanted to pick the Raiders here. I feel like it's such a spot for them to win. They really need it. They're, I believe, 1-3 now. But I can't pick against the Chiefs at home, so I went to the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Jack?
Carter, what the hell was that? Did you just check like we were playing poker?
No, I just
I've never
pointed to
seen that
you.
before.
I said you could go.
You did the little tap tap like you're checking. Who did the Chiefs play? I'll probably pick them anyway.
The Raiders.
Who? The Raiders. Oh
Raiders.
god. Oh my goodness. Chiefs by a landslide.
Give me the island. Give me the Raiders. Letdown spot after they just beat the GOAT. The Raiders are starting to figure it out. It's a must-win. It's a must-win spot for the Raiders if they want any hope of salvaging the season. Devontae Adams is starting to get going. They're starting to target him a lot. Josh Jacobs, that run game, I think their defense is not the greatest, but give me the Raiders.
All right. The way these picks went, I think Carter's on the island a lot. Either it's gonna grow the lead for Carter, or I think it's gonna be really tighten up. I can see a scenario. I think we're all gonna be tied. I think after week 5, around like the third of the way through the season, I could see where we're all tied. But no, much more competitive than last year. I think at this point,
I was really bad.
yeah, I think
I had
Carter
like
were like 10
teens.
games behind Hunter and Jack.
Yeah.
This is much better. Much better.
Much more competitive.
All right. Do we have any last thoughts? Anything?
Yes.
Oh God.
Please, Jackson, please speak.
Are we gonna start doing MLB podcasts once the postseason gets going? Should I start paying attention?
I feel like we can throw one in there.
You think so?
Yep, I feel like it's a great idea.
Also, and I know we haven't done a single MLB video, with the exception of Bonds versus Ruth, but I do think at the
Bonds.
of the season, I do think we need the Frenemies Award show for the MLB.
Game.
Bye by me.
All right.
Carter,
we had that conversation.
one more thing. In front of the world here. Liverpool Premier League or the Indians win the wild card series, and then you have no idea what happens afterwards.
Oh, I have no idea what happens, but I'm guaranteed the Premier League title.
You're guaranteed all that hard work you've put in over your last 3 months. As a diehard Liverpool FC fan, what are you choosing? 18 years or 3 months for a sport that doesn't even have a championship?
And I don't know. What happens.
No, you have no idea. You just know they win the wild card and then they go and play the Yankees.
Or the greatest comeback in Premier League history.
Yes, I know. This must be riveting.
Because I think the Guardians are going to win one in the next 3 to 5 years. Give me the Premier League title this year.
You are so beyond pathetic. It's honestly absurd. You are a fake fan of Liverpool. You needed something to do in your free time, so you go out and you root for the best Premier League team over the past 2 seasons. You've been rooting them for
No.
No.
They haven't won, and
they just did 2 years ago. They just did 2 years ago. So you pick one of the best teams with the best futures, with the most superstars, and you've been.
For any people that doesn't want to hear about soccer, just take it now. This may last.
What did you say? Sorry, Jake. What did you say?
For any listeners that don't want to hear about soccer, you can just exit now because this may last 10 more minutes. So go ahead.
Carter. You've been a fan of them for 3 months. The Guardians or the Indians, or whatever the hell you want to call them, they've been our team our whole lives. And in Cleveland, we don't get a lot of winning. You're guaranteed to go to the divisional series. You would at that point then just be 11 wins away from a World Series, but you're going to pick a Premier League championship with a knockoff soccer team that you don't really care about. That makes me so angry. I'm sorry. That's legit riveting.
Jackson,
You have been a fan of them for 3 months.
first of all, I do stand corrected. They did win 3 years ago, not 2 years
That's what I just said. I know your team better than you, and I've never watched a Premier League game in my life.
No, you said they won 2 years ago, not 3 years ago. Besides the fact,
It was 2 years ago, 2020 COVID.
start. No, 2019 to 2020, not 2020.
Okay, so it was in the year 2020. It's 2022. 2022 minus 2020.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
does.
The point
does.
is, if you
It
follow the
does.
Premier League at all, the start that Liverpool has gotten off to, for them to win the Premier League, they would have to beat Man City, who is the best team, twice. They'd have to beat Man United. And they basically have to win out almost at this point. Like it's almost a must-win situation where they'd have to win out.
Okay, Carter.
That would be electric.
Carter.
If that happened, I would be in your ear all day about it. Whereas if the
honestly,
Guardians, I don't
I
know.
would legit I would legit.
If you would have guaranteed me a World Series title for the Guardians, I would have taken it. But the Premier League title is like the World Series title.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Carter, you have been a fan for 3 months. You've been an Indians fan your whole life.
But it's not guaranteed, Jackson,
No,
because you know what I like? I like trophies.
And you're never
I
gonna
like
get
winning.
No,
Winning.
you obviously don't. You have done nothing to show me that you like winning over the course of your high school basketball career.
Let's see. There it is. The character slanderations, right? Assassination.
Slanderations isn't a word.
Assassination.
So you're doing
Right
porn in
there.
your AP Lang class too with Mr. Mon.
Jackson, who's your least favorite Premier League team?
It might. I can't. I don't even want to say Liverpool because I legit played with them all the time during the COVID year when I was with Jake. But it just makes me so angry. He doesn't care. It's soccer.
What do you mean I don't
You play
care?
with your feet. It's a great sport, but like over the playoffs in baseball, like what the hell are we doing? Like I'm from Missouri.
No, I'm not
I was
choosing
born
them
in Missouri.
over the
I
playoffs.
was born.
I'm choosing
You
them over
just did.
one
You
round.
just
Over
did.
one round. The greatest comeback in European soccer history over one round.
So you're cool. You're cool with the. So you're cool. You would take a Premier League, but then the Indian season just ends after this magical season, the best season we've had in 6 years. You're cool with it just ending, no possibility to increase. That's what you're cool with. There's no way.
I'm saying
there's
I'd
no
rather
way-
have
there's no way that
the
a
guaranteed
championship-
Premier League title than putting the fate of this current Indians team against the Yankees and having to win one more series just to get the World Series. Yes, 100%. Because guess what?
That's ridiculous.
They're going to win in the next 3 to 5 years. They are.
That's no guarantee. Like, who the hell are you going to celebrate?
Is it guaranteed this year? Is it guaranteed this year? It's not even close. Jason, they're not making it to the World Series this year. I hate to be that guy, but they're not. They're not making it this year. They're not.
They could. I hate to be that guy. They might not make the playoffs for the next 4 years. You never know how sports go. You were taking a guarantee to be 2 series away from winning a world championship. Who the hell are you going to celebrate a Liverpool championship with? A championship over the seas.
The millions of Liverpool fans across the world.
You're not one of them, Carter. Though you're not going to fly to.
But I am one of them.
I'm done. Good night. See you guys. You're not. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard you say.
What an electric ending.
All right. Yeah, I think it's a good way to go out. Then nothing to do with football, but we'll take it. Any last thoughts other than that?
Good night, gentlemen.
All right. Thanks for listening. We'll see you later.